Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm bringing you my Poshmark sales. These do not include any jewelry because I have started posting just jewelry just sold videos, which will include just jewelry, obviously. So here's a bundle I put together. This is a Victoria's Secret bra. Very nice fancy bra there, and they were in excellent condition. These were all given to me. I must have about 20 of them that I've been selling for my daughter. We were splitting the profit 50-50, but she went into my eBay closet slash garage slash store and did a little shopping, so we kind of bartered our way through that, and now I'm making all the profits on these beautiful bras, and they have sold on eBay as well as Poshmark. So that bundle went for $29, and that included as well this Lululemon yoga top or bra, I guess it would be. I'm not sure. I think it's more of a athletic top, and that I picked up at the Goodwill for about $2. I had a little bit of trouble finding the size, but one of my subscribers asked me to, or rather told me to look in the cup area, and that's exactly where it was. So I was really happy about that because normally on jackets and shirts, you'll find the size in the zippers or pockets. All right, another item that sold was this great leather bag by Fossil. It's kind of a brick red, really good condition. I actually showed you this in one of my handbag hauls, so I was really excited to have that sell as well. This was a kind of a utilitarian style, very organizational style, organizer type of handbag, but again, it was just in excellent condition. I did show quite a few pictures and close-ups, and I even pulled out the lining because someone had actually asked me for a picture of the lining. I thought I had pictured it, but I guess I hadn't, and that was definitely a faux pas on my part because buyers of handbags especially are extremely fastidious about the lining, as they should be. No one wants to get a lining that has an ink stain or makeup stain. So, all right, this is a linen top, white linen top. It's sold for $39, and it is the brand Flax, F-L-A-X. Again, these price points on my clothing, on tops or pants, is usually $2 to $3. I go for the 75% off or the half off tags at the Goodwill because I never know whether I'm going to have to clearance them out or whether I can make a pretty good profit on these. Now, this one I actually bought another polka dot one that did not sell for quite as much on eBay, but that one did get $39. Here is a Victoria's Secret lounge bottoms. I actually called them bottoms instead of just pants or slacks. They're kind of a nylon, and those I did let go for $10 because I already had them listed. I had already had them listed for well over a year on Posh and eBay, and they had not sold. Okay, another thing that sold was this beautiful smocked dress top. Now, I did bill it as a dress or a top because it's kind of long, kind of short, depending on what you want to wear it as. And it did not have a size, so I did have to picture the measuring tape there across the underarm area. This is by Odd Molly, Uncorporated, and it had a very distressed look. I don't know if it was all intentional or not, so that's why I took pictures of all of it, because it had the frayed hem, but then it almost actually was not even distressed. I actually termed it destroyed because it had rips on the sleeves, but on both of them. So that sold for $29, and that was pretty good. I didn't have that listed for very long. I think I actually sold that in a couple of days. Look at that hand smocking, though. Isn't that gorgeous? I was almost going to keep it, but it sold. So that was a good deal there on that. And again, the price point about $2 or $3, even on the dresses. The dresses have actually gone down at Goodwill, guys. So there's 7 now, and I get them for $5. Okay, here's something I had to sacrifice for $10. They are J. Pilner shoes, and I picked those up for about $3, so I pretty much just made about $3 on those. But I had them listed again over a year. Once things are in there for a year, I'm really going to slash them down and just get them out of the closets, out of the bins, and out into the mail for someone. Okay, this is a Ralph Lauren classic design. If you ever see this design, you must get it. Anything Southwest by Ralph Lauren just gets picked up really quickly. And this was just the Ralph Lauren brand. So it wasn't their fancy or, denim by Ralph Lauren or whatever it is. And that sold for $35, and I also picked that up for about $3. Of course, as I said, the sarape, the Mexican blanket, the Indian blanket, whatever you want to term it. I put all those terms in there. I think I called it Southwestern sarape blanket pattern. Always goes, so that went quick, $35. Here's a little Hollister jacket that I've been picking up really cheap for about $2 or $3 because I'm going to start doing some Etsy upcycling. So I've been picking up jackets and vests, and I went ahead and sold this one though, and this is by Hollister, and it's sold for $15. And again, my price point on those jackets is usually under $5. Yeah, I try to stay under $5 because I never know what I'm going to sell them for. But that one did sell for $15. Really nice wash on that as well. Kind of an oiled color, not quite a really faded one. Okay, here are the Skechers that I showed you once that my coworker had showed me, the one that I was showing her how to sell on eBay. She went with me to the Goodwill and she said, hey, what about these? You gonna get them? So I did, and I think I paid $5 for them because they were only like $7. And of course with my discount I got them for $5. Really cute mid-sized boot there, and they weren't even leather, but they sold for $35. And again, as you know, the perks of Posh, you don't have to pay for the shipping. The buyer pays the shipping. And heavy boots are really, really expensive to ship. So I always try to keep that in mind. That's definitely a perk of Posh there. All right, this is an Ann Taylor top, a silk top actually, but I let that go for $10 because this was another item that had been sitting way too long. And you know, you can only reduce things so much, but I also have to keep in mind that my buyer is paying $6.50 to get that shipped. So in the end, she's paying $16 for a little top that I picked up for $1 or $2. And $10 is better than nothing. And actually, I think it's like $7 final profit on that. All right, here's another really nice Ralph Lauren Blake men's shirt. It was in a beautiful pink color. I thought it was going to go for a lot more, but it only sold for $12. But again, I only pay about $2 for these items as well. And I did have it on eBay for way too long. And so I went ahead and let it go. Took a best offer, I think I had it reduced to about $15 or so, and I did take a best offer on those. When I'm ready to clear them out, I take those best offers, absolutely. And I also know that the Blake is a very popular style, though it just went for that price. Okay, here's a Kate Spade dress that I picked up again for about $2 or $3. I may have showed you this in a haul, but that sold for $25. I did have it listed for $29, but I took a best offer on it, and I did not have a very good picture on it. I was doing these during the challenge over at Chick Picker's channel, so I was doing a lot of quick photography that day and just getting them listed. And this did not sell that day, but it sold a couple of days later. So those challenges are always fun because they do get you motivated to just start listing. Normally I would have put it on a mannequin actually. Okay, here's some platform shoes that I picked up for about, I think about $2 because their shoes are normally $4 and I got them for half. Super huge sculptural platforms, but I let those go for $10 because again, it was already going on a year that they had been in and out of eBay and on and off Poshmark and so forth. So I got those shipped out. Those would have been really heavy to ship as well. Guys, that's the end of my sales for Poshmark. Thank you so much for coming. Please come back for another sales video. I hope to see you soon. Bye.